A quick look at the book Sapiens. Aga Maluk-Sahar. The book is now one of the best-selling books in the world, selling more than 12 million copies, and is being translated into 50 languages. The book looks at the nearly 70,000 years of human history, life, morals, evolution, growth and sovereignty on Earth, and the near future. What was the early life of man like? And how did hunters and farmers come into social life? It has interesting discussions that have been discussed in detail on identity, agriculture, unity, and the scientific and industrial revolution. The book says that man rules the earth because humans are very flexible in cooperation, and for such large cooperation, empires of millions, religions, nations, money, human rights and economic systems have been created. This helped man to unite, to become stronger, and to dominate the world. It also became a source of many problems. The more powerful and progressive a human becomes, the more harmful, and the greater danger he/she becomes to the world, animals, and other human beings. Humans are the only being that believes in stories and makes up stories. The book says that there is no such thing as justice in history, and there will not be. This is an ideal circumstance that can bring justice to the world, which will never come into existence. There has always been war and violence in the world. The world will never get rid of this problem. The only way is to decrease it to the lowest degree. The modern man thousands of years ago wiped out the Neanderthals, another type of man who lived in the Middle East, and destroyed some nations, civilizations, and thousands of species of animals. The discussion in the book is interesting about how much the present man, intelligent man, has done cruelty to him herself, and how much he has suffered, but I will conclude my discussion here. The book says all systems and ideologies are now challenged or are irresponsible. Science and technology are advancing very fast. Systems and ideologies do not have a solution, they just justify it or obstruct it, so it needs to be reviewed. The book is very popular, and is well received by the general public all over the world, but there are some criticisms from the scholars who have researched the book, but these criticisms are minor. Who is this book suitable for? For those who would like to know what the early life of man was like. How did man rule the world? How did life, economics and science develop so much and why? What was the way of life, ethics, social cooperation, thought and quality of life in prehistoric times? Was the world more peaceful before or now? Why is it that with so much progress, problems and challenges in the world are increasing day by day? And what will the near future be like? Our end?
Difficult words. 1. Make something up. Phrasal verb with make verb. To invent something, such as an excuse or a story, often in order to deceive. I made up an excuse about having to look after the kids. 2. Wipe out something. Phrasal verb. To destroy something completely or cause something to be completely lost. Poor investments wiped out most of his earnings. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to English Vocabulary Home for more videos and difficult words meaning to enrich your English vocabulary.